from your local Houston BMW Center studios. KMJQ Houston Galveston.
Channel 6. Hello everyone, MSRNDA 2007 here, and today is Monday, July 24th, 2023 at 12:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and this will be Board System Test 11. So starting off, I'm going to say this right now. I've gone through and rewired a lot of the system, and the wiring is a lot cleaner and safer now. Starting over here at the light switch / power switch, as you can see, I finally got cover plate for it, so all the wiring is covered up. And the wiring, I have the negative wire coming in, and it comes in and it connects to the negative side of the wiring for each notification appliance, and that is, all of them are being secured by a wire nut. And then the positive run comes in, goes through the switch, and then goes behind the board and connects to this, which I guess I should have said going to the first device. But yeah, it connects here to the Edwards 270A SPO, and then it connects from the 270A SPO to the Service Pytronics MS151. So, yeah, and the other part of them goes back behind the board and connects to a central point where there's a wire that goes to each notification appliance. I'm no longer doing the daisy chaining thing like I was doing before. I'm not going to do that because because with the daisy chaining, if I ever had a spot that didn't put a device in for whatever reason, then there would be exposed live wiring. Now, if I decide for a board system test not to have a device in a certain spot, I can be able to take the wires, go into that spot, and take them out of the negative part and take them out of the positive, and it'll be a lot easier and safer. And plus, it's easy if I ever get a sync module to use with some devices. So yeah. Hey everyone, MSRNDA 2007 post-production here. So, let me pretty much re-explain what I was trying to explain there, because that was bad. That was really bad. So pretty much what I was trying to say is that behind the light switch, I've got the negative wire from the power supply coming in, and it connects directly to the notification appliances. The negative wire coming off each notification appliance goes to that box where they directly connect to the negative wire coming from the power supply. The positive wires coming off each notification appliance go to a spot in about the middle of the board, and they get connected to the wires coming off the pull stations. So, yeah. Each pull station has its own wire coming off of it, and they both route to that central point. Since the pull stations have positive, or the pull stations are being powered off the positive wire coming from the power supply. The positive wire from the power supply goes through the light switch, and a wire comes off the light switch and goes to the first pull station spot, which for this test was the Edwards EST 270A SPO. Connects to it, and because it's a 270A SPO and it's got the pigtails, it's got 2 black wires and 2 white wires. The 2 black, when one's live, the other is live, and pretty much the black wire and white wire, they both pretty much power passes through from the black wire to the white wire to the black wire. Pretty much. It's pretty much the two black wires. When one's live, the other is going to be live. And when it's pretty much what I'm trying to say is the positive wire coming off the light switch goes into the Edwards EST270 ASPO and connects to one of the black wires, and the other black wire connects over to the Cerberus Powertrox MS151 in the second pull station spot and supplies power to it. And then the white wire on the Edwards EST270 ASPO, that's what's going to the back of the board, so that way when the pull station is pulled, power, it completes the circuit and power gets sent up to the notification appliances. So yeah, and like I said, the positive wire coming off each of the notification appliances goes to a central point. So yeah, it's pretty much I'm not doing the daisy chaining anymore. The reason being is for a few reasons. Number one, with the daisy chaining, pretty much if there's ever occasion where I wasn't able to have notification appliance in a certain spot, or I didn't want to have a notification appliance in a certain spot, then I would end up having live exposed wiring. And of course, that's no good at all. So pretty much I decided not to go with daisy chaining, mainly for that reason, but also with the daisy chaining, because there's power only being supplied at one spot. As it went on, power would be drawn, and you may have noticed in a couple board system tests where devices have sounded weird, and that's because of the power drawn, pretty much them being underpowered. Some devices are already being underpowered because some devices are meant for 24 volts DC only, but they're being powered at 12 volts. But of course, if you have other devices on the circuit that draw a good amount of power, then it's going to be underpowered. So pretty much, I just decided to not do the daisy chaining, just so that one, if I ever have to disconnect the wires going to a certain notification appliance spot, I know exactly where they're at, disconnect them, and don't have to worry about there being exposed live wiring. And also don't have to worry about devices getting damaged due to them being underpowered. So yeah, pretty much that's what I was trying to explain in that bit you just heard. Anyway, time to get back to board system 11. Anyway, going up to the first notification appliance, I have my Siemens UMCS. And this is actually set on 30 candela, not 15 like usually. It's actually set on 30 candela. Then going to our second notification appliance spot, I have the FCI 130-C117C. Have that up for this test. And it's only able to do continuous, so it's set on that. Then to the right of it, in the third notification appliance spot, I have the Siemens CUMH. This is the one with the blue horn. And again, it can only do continuous, so it's set on that. And then I don't have anything in this spot. I actually have something planned for this spot. But for right now, I just have the switch that you saw in the last board system test up. And there's no wires going to this spot. Like I said, I have a plan for this. So, yeah. Anyways, with that being said, I'll go ahead and set the system off by using the Cerberus Powertrox MS151. 3, 2, 1. go. Actually, let me see if I could do it. Sorry about the vacuum in the background. Let's see here. Will I be able to do it? I think I will. Let's see here. There we go. Here's what the inside of the MS-451 looks like. So yeah, it says Cerberus Pyrotronics, non-code fire alarm box, model MS-451, and for indoor use only. And it says switch must be in normal position before closing. So yeah, obviously you can't have like this and an alarm. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get it all put back together real quick. There we go. There we go. Now, to set the system off using the Edwards 270A SPO. 3, 2, 1. And let me go ahead and get this out. Unfortunately, I don't have my flathead bit with me, so I'm going to use this part of a nail clipper to hit the thing on the back. Let's see here. Let's see here, am I going to be able to hit it? Uh-oh. Let me set the camera down real quick. There we go. Got it open. Then let me actually switch bits real quick. Try to get that in there a little more secure. And alright, I guess it's stripped out. So, yeah. I could be able to do that. So, inside the 270A SPO, there's the pull handle. Of course, to replace glass, raise the lift part, which is here, and insert the glass rod through this hole at the front. So, yeah. There we go. Shut it, and yeah. So the next board system tests, both these, or at least one of these, is going to be switched out. And the notification appliances are going to be switched out as well. And as you may have noticed, by the way, the ZR MCR, which is actually right here, won in this test, as well as the System Sensor H1224. I'm going to try and not use those for a little bit, since I've used them for a lot of tests. So yeah, I'm going to give them a break for a little bit. So yeah, anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and be sure to have yourself a nice day.